Oh, yes. Pale blood. Well, you've come to the right place. Yharnam is the home of blood ministration. You need only unravel its mystery. But where's an outsider like yourself to begin? Easy, with a bit of Yharnam blood of your own. But first, you'll need a contract.
And alright guys, what is up? I am Starman715 of Starman715 Gaming, but you can call me Starman or Star. Welcome to Revisiting Bloodborne. Let's see. I don't know if I'm right. I don't know if I'm correct about this, but I believe, June, July, and August are the dry months for video game releases. And it gave me an idea. I just wanted to do a revisiting series because the last time I did a revisiting series of a game was The Surge, and it was back on my old channel. And now it's time I brought back the revisiting series, so we are going to do Bloodborne, one of my Souls games. And there's a little history I have with Bloodborne. Now, when I first got my PS4 back in November 2018, Bloodborne was the game that I did my very first PS4 stream on. Yeah, I streamed directly from the console back then. Yeah. Yep, I'll never forget that. Bloodborne, it was supposed to be Dark Souls 3, but the game disc was not working well, so I had to exchange it. And GameStop didn't have another copy, so I went ahead and got Bloodborne. And I've been wanting to play Bloodborne. So here I am, and now we are revisiting this classic FromSoft game of Bloodborne. I don't know if there's going to be a remastered version, but only time will tell. We'll see what FromSoft and Miyazaki have to say about that in the future. So anyways, for this series, I'm only going to do my preferred build just to get through the playthrough. But we all have our own perspective builds we want to do. It's not going to be a walkthrough because I'm going to try and remember as much as I can based on my muscle memory of all the items and the things weapons and stuff in the gear in the game. But we're going to have a good time. And if you want to hop on Bloodborne and like to follow along with me, that's great. It makes me happy to hear that. Make it look like we're journeying together. And now let's transition into the character I'm going to be creating for this series. And ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you Jacqueline Hyde. She will be doing the series. She'll be the character I'll be going to be using for this playthrough. And let me tell you a little history. My very first character in Bloodborne, I named my character Jekyll Hyde. Like the story of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I just rolled those names into one, so I created Jekyll Hyde. Jekyll Hyde was a strength character, and I rolled with the Kirk Hammer throughout my first playthrough. This was before I got the Old Hunters DLC back then. And now meet Jacqueline Hyde, the daughter of Jekyll Hyde. And now she's going to be running this playthrough. Talk about it runs in the family. And now we're about set to begin, and my preferred build I'm going to go just for this playthrough. I'm going to be doing a quality build, which is a best build that you can do. And it's also a good build for beginners, basic quality. So it's going to rely on, leveling up both strength and skill. But the way I'm going to play this, I may transition into if I find an amazing weapon that I want to stick with and it has more skill scaling, then I'll be working on it'll be turning into a skill build from there. Anyways, let's get started. Let's finalize the contract and get right to it.
Good. All signed and sealed. Now, let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you worry. Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
You found yourself a hunter.
And now, the adventure begins. We begin at Yosefka's clinic. Yep, I'm gonna be a bit rusty, but hey, it's part of the fun. I'm here to entertain you guys. Let's see. Let's go back. Let's see how much I can remember. Yep. Oh, it's been a while since I played a Souls game like this. It's not open from this side. We don't have to worry about that. And over here we find a note. Handwritten scrawl. Seek pale blood to transcend the hunt. Alright. And I guess this is where we come out. There's nobody around. Oh well, so we're free to leave. We're free to leave, and we start with 420 echoes. That's what you see on the top right-hand corner. And in the 0 at the bottom, I believe it is insight. And I believe we gain insight for encountering a boss for the first time, and popping what we call, Madman's Knowledge. Oh yeah, it's coming back. Now over there we have a werewolf, or a lichen. Yep, 9 times out of 10 this is where you're gonna die for the first time, and get to Hunter's Dream. But with a lot of effort, you can defeat the werewolf. You just gotta get a charge R2. You just gotta get a charged R2 behind it to do a stagger, and then get a rear visceral. Ah! That didn't reach. Oh! Let's see if I can get him. Oh! That's not good. Oh! Oh, can I get it? Yes! Got the visceral, which is a critical. Viscerals are critical hits. And this wolf dropped me some blood vials. Now, the way how healing works is a little different. Instead of pressing the square like in the Souls games, it's triangle to heal with, and I use a blood vial. And right here is more blood vials, so now I have a total of 4. And when you heal with blood vials, it's based on HP percentage. I think it's about 30%. 30% of your max health. And over here we find some quicksilver bullets. This is what's used to... These are the bullets that's for our firearm that we will get in a little bit. And then we can open this gate. We can open this gate, and now we enter Central Yharnam. Welcome to Central Yharnam, folks. I'm back. I'm back in the world of Bloodborne. Here we have some more blood vials. And now we can go this way. And now let's see how I fare against these guys. These angry villagers, the angry mob. Ah, man. Oh, don't hit me with that torch. You shouldn't play with fire. Oh. Away! Away! Oh, man. What a boom. What a boom. Took one right up the alley. More blood vials here, and over there's an item, and I woke up this guy. You know what? It's better for me to grab a weapon. And I remember circles to dodge and holding circle to sprint. And I need a weapon. There we go. Man. all the experience playing Souls games really do pay off. And now for you. Oh, I still got the stagger from behind. Well. Alright. We get Molotov cocktails. And now let's pull the lever, and which will drop the ladder. This is going to drop the ladder, and that's when we can climb up. We're off to a good start already. And we just heard the growl from the cleric beast. We're off to a good start, and I said I was rusty. I am rusty. What are you talking about? And this is like our checkpoint. The lamp. This is where this will take us to Hunter's Dream, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're going to return to Hunter's Dream. Welcome to Hunter's Dream. This is your main hub. And right over here, it's an abandoned doll. And then these messengers that pop up on the ground, we can accept the gift. This is where we get our trick weapon. Now we have a choice to get the saw cleaver, hunter axe, or the threaded cane. Now if you're new to Bloodborne, my recommendation is the saw cleaver. It's going to be helpful through the early parts of the game. And that's exactly what I'm going to be picking. Now the hunter's axe it's more based if you want to go for strength, and the threaded cane is the threaded cane is going to go, or the pimp cane I should say, is if you want to do a skill build. But gonna do the saw cleaver because that's what I highly recommend. It's got built-in serration, which is good against beasts. And for the firearm, now the firearm, you could choose between the hunter pistol or the blunderbuss. Honestly, the hunter pistol is better because you have a better frame, and it's not exactly, you don't exactly go like guns a-blazing, shoot bullets to deal damage. The way how pistols work, you can create what we call an interrupt, a gun parry, I should say. So and it takes quicksilver bullets, and that's what we collect. So the hunter pistol is highly recommended because you get a better interrupt window, and then once you get a successful interrupt or parry, and then you move in for the critical, which is called a visceral. Okay, we got their pistol. Let's go ahead and equip that with the saw cleaver and the pistol. Now we are armed and dangerous. And here we get a notebook. This is where we write messages, but I'm playing offline just for this series. And inside we meet an NPC named Yharnam.
Aha! You must be the new hunter. Welcome to the Hunter's Dream. This will be your home for now. I am Yharnam, friend to you hunters. You're sure to be in a fine haze about now, but don't think too hard about all of this. Just go out and kill a few beasts. It's for your own good. It's just what hunters do. You'll get used to it. This was once a safe haven for hunters, a workshop where hunters used blood to enhance their weapons and flesh. We don't have as many tools as we once did, but you're welcome to use whatever you find, even the doll, should it please you. This was...
Okay, dialogue exhausted. Just like with all the other NPCs, talk to them until you exhausted their dialogue. And this workshop, this is where we can upgrade our weapons, and our weapons have durability, so we need to repair them. We need to keep them maintained. And right over here, to escape this dreadful hunter's dream, halt the source of the spreading scourge of beasts, lest the night carry on forever. And then right over here is the storage, if you want to store some stuff that you don't need to carry on you right now. And right here is the messenger's bath. We can buy unique items at the cost of insight, but we don't have any insight right now. And this bath messenger, this is where we can buy some stuff with our blood echoes. Right now, this is what they have. We can buy more blood vials, bullets, cocktails, and pebbles right now. But we'll soon unlock more stuff to buy. And especially we can buy some more weapons and armor. Alright. And now that we have everything covered, we can now head back. And this headstone, this is the Yharnam headstone. This is the one that's active right now, and we can awaken at a section. It's a fast traveling point. We can choose one of these to fast travel to. So now, if you're not able to kill that lichen at the beginning, then this one, the first floor sick room is the only option. But since I did and made it to the lamp in Central Yharnam, and that's where I'm gonna go. Alright, here we are at Central Yharnam. Alright. And you know what? I'm gonna just go through NPC dialogues. You know, I don't wanna lose a little, I don't wanna spend a little extra time just hearing dialogue. But the dialogues I'm gonna go through are the only thing I'm gonna let play are cutscenes. Alright, so here we have, now if you see a light post that's lit like this one, and there's a window next to it, it means there's an NPC that you can talk to, like this one.
Oh, I'm Gil. You must know, but this whatever.
So this is Gilbert.
Hail, but
This Gilbert, he's got a little bit of a quest line, but he'll have a gift for us later in the game if we follow along, if we follow through. And now, let's go. Time to shake off some rust and get to combat. Now that I have a proper weapon. At Pebbles, Pebbles, mainly just to pull enemies one at a time, just to piss them off. And they look like eyes. Did you ever notice that? Here we got some more mob. Oh man, that's a good one shot. All right, I'm not worried about my echoes. Now, you're probably wondering how are we gonna spend our echoes? How are we gonna level up? We will get to that. We'll get to that. Right now, we're just gonna shake off. We're just gonna get our combat ready. This guy, just keep whacking him and to break his guard, and you'll be easily able to be taken down. Got some more bullets out of him. Wait for this mob to walk through. You don't want to just go down there and have this entire mob go after you. It's the numbers game. The numbers game can get to you if you're not careful. Yeah, these guys, cursed beast, they all say, or away, away, cursed beast, something like that. Yeah, the mob don't like hunters. They don't want us here. Let's go ahead and pull this so we can open these doors. This leads back to down there, and over there we have an executioner, but we don't want to deal with this guy, and he's not worth fighting. To be honest, he's not worth fighting because he's not guarding anything special. He's not guarding anything special, so it's not worth killing him. It's not worth your time. But you don't have to take my word for it. And up here we have... Ouch! I stepped into the fire like a silly goofball. More Molotov cocktails, and here, since this lantern's out here and it's lit, there's an NPC here. Knock knock!
Are you that out? Well, sorry. Trot along!
Yeah, knock knock. See if anybody's in there. But they don't come out, they just stay behind their doors. Knock knock!
Lads, York. Away with it.
Yeah, it's totally optional if you want to interact with them. And this guy with the pitchfork. Take you, and now the rifleman. The rifleman will fire shots at you with their rifle, and they will always drop some bullets for you. All right, I'll show you guys what a gun parry can do. Once I approach this, watch out for this guy. It's a bloodstone shard. The bloodstone shard is your upgrade material. Upgrade materials for your weapons and for your trick weapons. Whoa. Oh yeah. And there's a big mob over there, but we're not gonna go guns a-blazing. No, we're better than that. Deal with him, and I hear some guys running up to me. Look at him run, look at him run, look at him run. He got stuck behind this guy. Look at him run, look at him run, look at him run, look at him run. Oh! Now, if you take a hit, you'll notice the orange bar right where your health bar is. This is what's called the rally mechanic. You have an opportunity to gain back some of the damage some health from the damage you took. You may not get all of it unless you're in a rally mechanic and you do a visceral. You can get the damage back, the health back from the that you lost. Here's more bullets. This one dropped a blood vial. And we can't reach this item, so we have to go to the other side. Let's top off our health. You don't have to worry about running out of vials because You can always buy more vials at the hunter stream, or you can farm them off the enemies. Farm off the enemies that you know they can drop blood vials. And oh yes, and don't overuse your blood vials. Only use them when it's necessary. If your health gets down to half, use a blood vial, and then, or once you finish with the fight, you know, then top up your health. Oh, I got shot at by this guy over there. Oh yeah. Let's back up and get out of that rifleman's reach. Let's get right over here. Let's deal with this guy. All right. Now I'm not going to use a blood vial just yet because the fight's not over. I will, however, keep my eyes open for that rifleman because they're shooting bullets at me. Oh, careful! All right, that's when I heal. That's when I heal. All right. Now we got this guy to deal with. Alright. Oh, I got shot at. Man, these guys are everywhere. These guys are popping in. Okay. Alright, keep my eyes open on this guy. Alright, got him. Now let's deal with that rifleman. I'll teach him to shoot at me like that. I'll teach you to shoot at me. Got him. Oh, there's a mongrel. And went into the fire. Oh, got him. And now for you. All right, top off my health. Grab some more bullets. Now you have a maximum of 20. You can only carry a maximum of 20. And I hate it when it does that. I don't know how it keeps doing that. My character emotes. It's set to that emote whenever based on the movement of my controller. Does this ever happen to you that your character ends up emoting and you don't and you didn't tell it to and you didn't even do anything? Don't you just hate it when that happens? Okay, now let me go grab the bullets from this guy. Okay, we got them all. We found some blood vials over there by the door. Okay, now we can go this way. Okay, right over here. A bloodstone shard. Alright, and a couple blood vials. And now over here, there is a drop. There's a way down to get down there where those dogs in the cage are. And now here's another NPC. Knock knock. Alright, I'm not going to go down there just yet. So we're going to go take the proper way, and that's going this way. Alright. Now over there we have a brute. We have a brute. As you slowly approach, this is where the gun parry is put to the test. Let's see if I remember. Let's see if I still got it. Come on. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I still got it. A charged R2. Boom. Oh yeah, I still got it. I still got it. And I got a torch. Let me go ahead and put the torch on right there. So now, there we go. If I need some extra lighting, I can pop out my torch. Oh yeah, I still got it. And we have these crows. Oh, pecking at me. Oh, careful. The crows will drop pebbles. Here we have some oil urns. These will soak an enemy in oil, and once they're soaked in oil, they will take more fire damage. And remember that item we couldn't reach from the other side? Now we arrive to the other side where we can actually grab it, and that's just a cold blood dew. Cold blood dew will give you echoes, just like your soul items. Now I'm going to be using those if I am short of a level. That gate I cannot open. But we're going to go up here. And here we have some more mongrels. Oh yes, and not only do you use the gun, not only do you use your pistol for the gun parries, but ouch! As I was saying, you can also use if an enemy is down to a tiny chunk of health, use your pistol to finish him off. A pistol shot will finish him off. Now, what's also good on the mongrels is a pistol shot to knock for a knockdown. Like this one. Boom, what a knockdown. Get a chip, you can also get chip shots. Man! Stupid mongrel. Alright. Here we have some blood vials. I get back a lot of the blood vials I used during the fight with that mob. More bullets. A lot of the excess bullets will be going into storage. It's all about managing your resources effectively. Now right over there. We got the end of the bridge, and we got 2 lichens. I wouldn't suggest fighting those 2 just to get through. No, there is a way to get around that. There's a way to get around that, so be my guest if you want to go for it. Here's a bloodstone shard. Here's a bloodstone shard, and then we're going to go this way. Yeah, Central Yharnam is pretty big to start, because there's so many places. You can easily get lost. Here we have 10 pebbles. And right back here is a bloodstone shard. Now, when it comes to leveling up, I would just focus on leveling up your health first, because it's important, and don't worry about leveling up the whatever scales with your weapons, because most of the damage will come from your upgraded weapons. So yeah, this is something I'm putting what I've learned from Elden Ring into all the other Souls games. And now that we go down this ladder, now we enter the aqueduct section. And now we have these guys. Let's see. Time to do some more of my gun parries. Come on. Oh! There we go. Oh, I got him. And since I took a hit and did a visceral, I got back the health I got back the health lost. There we go. See what I mean? Took a hit before. Oh, got some blood vials. Yep, I'm gonna keep practicing my gun parries. I still got it. This one's a little tricky to parry. There we go. But with the right timing, you'll get it. This one's a little tougher. It's got a little more health, but we still got him though. Blood vial, and I don't think there's any loot over here. There's a ladder to climb back up, but there's an item over there we can grab. There's an item we can grab, so I just gotta go over here, line my drop, and just drop. Got a thick cold blood, 5. And we got rats. I took a little fall damage, so not too bad. But right over here we have another one of these guys. We need to get him out of the way because we need to get that item. Alright. When he's down to chip health, a pistol shot. Pistol shot for the win. Just like that. And right over here, we get our full set of Hunter set. Now we have some proper fashion. So, please excuse me, a quick transition into some fashion souls. There, that's better. Now we have some proper fashion. Now we are looking like a hunter. Now let's go this way. Now we gotta kill some rats. You can also use our, depending on, the range is not that big, so, but either use a pebble or fire a shot to pull an enemy, one at a time. Oh, we got this rat here. There's rats in just about every Souls game. More rats. These rats can drop throwing knives if you need some throwables. Just got the blood vials from that one I just killed from above. Now we get more rats. Yeah. More rats. Yep, I don't... And I refuse to die to a bunch of rats. I refuse to die to a bunch of rats. Because, in my opinion, in my honest opinion, if I die to a rat, I would be absolutely embarrassed. That's one of the most embarrassing things I will ever feel. Okay, now that we cleared this part, we can now go down this way, and we see a bunch of mercmen. But there's a safe way to drop, and that's by landing on this. Mistakes were made, guys. Mistakes were made. Man, these guys are so tanky, but I believe fire should do the trick. Let me put some Molotovs on the hot bar, and we'll burn them. Yep. Fire seems to do well against these guys. Better not use them all up. I may need them for a certain situation. Oh! Touch me. This one dropped a blood vial, and here we got some more bullets. These guys are a little tanky, but fire should do the trick on them. Got another blood vial. Right over here there's nothing, but there's a ladder I'm going to climb up in just a little bit. But we're not going to go down there just yet, because I believe that's progression. And let's go this way. There's some stuff up there, but I'm going to take the ladder instead. That's quite a climb. Because what we want to do is get some insight, and we need to level up our weapons. We need to level up not just our character, but our weapons. And get some more crows. Got more crows to deal with. Oh! Man, these are feisty birds. Buzz off, bird! And what they're guarding is a madman's knowledge. Now we need insight. We'll need at least one insight. So I'm gonna go ahead and use a madman's knowledge right now. I get one insight. And the next thing I'm gonna do is open up a shortcut. And then we're gonna go back to the lamp. We're gonna go back to the lamp, and we're gonna go to Hunter's Dream, and then we're going to. But first, I charged R2 and get the visceral. More blood vials, and then. But hold on, before we climb, we can interact with this. Knock knock.
Wretched outcry of both heavens.
Alright, next we're gonna climb up this ladder. And climb up this ladder, and here we have the little girl. The little girl looking for her mom and dad.
I don't know. Are you having his food?
Yeah, she wants us to find her mom. So yes, find the girl's mother. She wears a red jewel brooch, and now this tiny music box is the key piece for an upcoming boss fight. And next, now we're going to operate this device to open up a shortcut. But instead of going this way, we're going to go back down. We're going to go back down through the aqueducts, because we're going to go find another shortcut, because we want to get that ready. We want to get that ready and fight our first boss without having to go through those two lichens, because there's a way to get around them. And I'm about to show you guys. And we're going to go this way first. Let's deal with these guys. I could just throw a Molotov. Burn this guy to death. Burn you. Burn you. And there's nothing over here. No, it's the other one. This one decided to drop in, along with this other one. Alright. I'll throw one Molotov to damage both of them. Ow! Oh! Ah, damn it. Wow, this guy. It's like the push comes to shove. Alright. And another Merkman here. Man. You blow right through stamina trying to kill one of these guys. And we have a Bloodstone Shard. Okay, and here's the blood vial. Now right down there we have a menu. After I deal with these crows first. Buzz off, bird. Buzz off, bird. Alright, now there's the man-eater pig, but we're not going to go through there and deal with it. So instead I'm going to take this ladder going up. It's a long ladder. Alright. Okay, we're not going to go this way, but instead we're going to go take this elevator. This elevator is also a shortcut. It's also a shortcut we can activate. Alright, now we got those two broods, but we want to wait for one to turn around. That way we can pull this guy and deal with him one at a time. Oh! There we go. Damn, that almost killed me. Better heal up now. Oh, he's not dead yet? Wow. But pistol shot, come on! Oh boy, that's not good. Oh, good. That came that was huge. Got him with the pistol shot. There we go. Got these guys down. Get some blood vials back. Oh, and here's another thing. If you're running low on Quicksilver bullets, by pressing up on the directional pad I take a chunk of my health and to generate 5 blood bullets. So whenever if I fire a shot, it's going to consume one of my blood bullets. So it's an interesting tool, but make sure you have plenty of blood vials to heal yourself immediately after that. Okay, we can go this way. Gonna go ahead. I did not mean to do that. I meant to open the door. I hit the wrong button like a silly goofball. Open this door. Alright. Next we're gonna go over here. Either way, you're just gonna go around this building. We'll cover that. We'll cover that soon. Alright, because it's better because I went to the back to open that door. Nope. Being rude. As I was saying, yeah, the reason I opened that door is because from inside this building, we cannot open it. So we have to open it from the other side. Here's a blood vial. Another bloodstone shard. Definitely got plenty of upgrade materials. And here is the gate. We couldn't open it from the side where the lamp is. Now we've activated another shortcut. So it was definitely worth it. Now let's go to Hunter's Dream and spend these echoes and get our weapons upgraded for our upcoming fight. And which will wrap up the first episode of Revisiting Bloodborne. Now that we arrived, now that we got one insight, the doll is now comes to life.
Hello, good hunter. I am a doll, honorable hunter, and you will twimble.
So now we can now finally level up by channeling our blood echoes.
Very well, let me.
All right, what we're gonna do is level up our vitality, which is our health. Let's see how many levels can I have? Let's see, 4. So we're gonna put 2 into vitality and a couple into endurance. Not worried about strength or skill at the moment because most of the damage will come from my upgraded weapons.
Farewell, good hunter.
All right, and over here we can now pick up our jolly co-op items, and that's for insight. Another use for the insight. So we get the beckoning bell and the silencing blank. All right, let me see here. Now the beckoning bell. This is what's used to to invite other players to join your world for some jolly co-op. Now, if you want to play with your friends, it's better for you to use the password system. and the silencing blank is to send other players home or send yourself back to your world. Now, if you want to join another player's world, that's when we use the old hunter bell, but it will cost 1 insight. So keep that in mind, because if you don't have any insight to use for Jolly Co-op, then you're not going to be able to do any PvP, any Jolly Co-op or PV or PvP. Okay, Gurman's not here right now. And so now that we got some bloodstone shards, we can now fortify our weapons. So we're going to go ahead and upgrade our saw cleaver. We can only upgrade it once, and I need 1 more bloodstone shard in order to get it to +2. But it's a start. It's a start, and we'll do decent damage. And let's go ahead and buy some more Molotovs. Let's use the rest of our echoes to buy some Molotovs. That way we want to go in with nothing to lose. And next we're going to head back to the Central Yharnam lamp. Alright, here we are back at Central Yharnam, so we're gonna work our way to fight our first boss. And clear anybody that gets in our way, like this guy. We're stocked up on blood vials. And let's get our torch out because it's dark in here. And here we have the guy in a wheelchair. This guy's got a flamethrower. Can't let him fire off. Drop some bullets, and here's some punch and blood cocktail. This is what's used to lure beasts to a spot. But they're also useful for the upcoming fight, which is the cleric beast. Right. Let's deal with this guy. Here's the cold blood do. Alright, let's get our torch out. Also take this guy down. And look at that, we're on the other side from those 2 lichens. And now the only thing left that stays in our way is this brute and a couple crows. Let's get this guy out of the way. I'll piss him off by shooting a bullet firing at him. Oh! I mistimed it. There we go. Oh, he's not dead yet. Now he is. Let's deal with the crows. Alright. Top off my health because he's going to drop me some blood vials. Yep. Now, if you know the enemy's going to drop blood vials, top off your health immediately, and then you'll replenish right there. Pro tip. Alright. Now it's time to fight the cleric beast, our first boss of the series.
Let's get dangerous.
And we will get another insight once we confront the boss. Now the cleric beast, since he's big, you might want to aim for the legs. Stay on his legs. No need to lock on, because he's big and you don't know where he's gonna shoot from. Oh, he grabbed me. Oh man, that's quite a slam. Can you get up already? Let's try locking on. Yeah, that's better. That way I can. Oh yeah, staggered. Oh. Back up. Careful. Oh, staggered. Oh, it's a slight stagger, but not a stun. Oh, careful. Yeah, it's kind of hard to parry this guy. Oh, he grabbed me again. Oh, damn. Damn. Man. Come on, roll, will ya? Get up and roll. There we go. I staggered, but not a stun. Oh. Gotta watch my health, though. Oh, yeah. You can also... Oh, careful. Oh. Oh, bird. Oh, he staggered. With the flame right to the face. And there's the visceral. Prey slaughtered. By defeating the cleric beast, we get the sword hunter badge. This opens up some additional items in the that we can buy with at the Bath Messenger. I'm so used to pressing triangle in Elden Ring. I hit the wrong one. Alright. And this is my victory gesture. No, it's this one. Nope. Where is it? There we go. And that is the conviction. Yeah. And now my favorite part after defeating a boss is the celebration. Yep. Yep, I was gonna say something, but it's better for me not to boast. I'm not gonna boast. I'm not gonna jinx myself. Yep, I made this fight look so good because...
It's free real estate.
And you know what time it is?
Time to twirl! Time to twirl!
And also, it's guitar time! Let's go!
That's how one man plays guitar.
Oh my gosh. Oh, it feels good to have post-boss fight celebrations again. It feels good! Oh, and I almost forgot. We can grab some more bullets out of here. And here we get and now we have a lamp that we can light. And now let's return to Hunter's Dream for a job well done. Alright. Now that we arrived, now that we got the Sword Hunter badge, here's what's now available that we can buy. We can buy this pretty nice starting strength weapon called the Kirk Hammer. This trick weapon, you wield the silver sword, and then whenever you switch to two-hand, you'll have this gray hammer. Yeah, that's the weapon I rolled with my first character. Yeah, I'll never forget that. And we also get the repeating pistol. And this one, this Fashion Souls is just completely optional. If you want to collect some Fashion Souls, then you can buy this if you want. You got Echoes to spend. If you got the Echoes to spend, go for it. And let's see if there's anything new in the insight. Alright. Now here we can buy the small resonant bell. Oh yeah, so this is what we need so that we can get ourselves summoned to another player's worlds to help. Now once you buy this, you also have the invasion resonant bell available for you to buy. Now, punch and block cocktails, we get to buy those. And now defeating certain bosses will unlock weapons and armor we can buy with insight. And some other stuff. And oh yes, and I got insight for confronting the boss for the first time, and also after defeating the boss. That's why my insight is at 5. Alright, let me go ahead and spend these.
Welcome. What is it?
I need another bloodstone
Very
shard
well.
to get another level. So we're gonna get our, let's see how many times I can level. 2 times. Alright, we'll put one into vitality and endurance.
Farewell, good hunter. May
I keep hitting the wrong button. Silly goofball. Alright. Alright guys, so that's going to wrap things up for the first episode of Revisiting Bloodborne. Hope you guys had fun. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. It really does help the channel out. Make sure you subscribe and click that bell notification to stay up to date on all my latest videos that over here on the channel. Now, if you'd like to interact with me while I play some games, if you'd like to come and hang out with me, chat, while I play some games, come over to my Twitch channel where I stream about 3 days a week. We'll be happy to have you, and I'll make sure that you are welcome and feel right at home. Thank you guys so much for all the love and the support that you have given me. It really does mean a lot. You guys are so amazing. I just can't thank you guys enough. So that's it for the first episode of Revisiting Bloodborne, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Rise up, be blessed, now smile. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.